Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land?
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Adebayo is out there with Williams. Then it's Miller. Then it's Paul George. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Halliburton for three. Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now, here is Miller. Last game we saw him score 14. Pass to Bain. Back to Klingon. And he converts the layup.
And this is where Klingon looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more aggressive he becomes.
Halliburton against Curry. 2 points. That one goes.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
That's exactly what they wanted on that trip. Get something close to the basket, something easy.
Here's Klingon. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Williams with the block.
Well, Williams is one of those guys that nobody wants to see in their face. He is a determined defender. You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Bain passes to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Halliburton hits them both. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Here's Halliburton, following the basket by Stephen Curry. To the middle. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Halliburton.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now, here is Miller. Curry kicks to George. Over Booker. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Yeah, Paul George is just a great mid-range jump shooter.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I did get a chance to speak with Houston's head coach. I wondered what coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Warriors. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Second chance points once again making the difference, as is often the case.
The Rockets trail. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Halliburton. Another miss by Houston. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Holmgren outside. Booker against Williams. No good from Booker. The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Shots good by Williams.
Yeah, Williams that time perfectly in rhythm. Just catch and release.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. A moment here now to see the numbers for Chet Holmgren. Here's Halliburton. He has 5. Good.
The balance and focus. Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for us.
Yeah, and we saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
Now, here is Miller. He has 5. Williams passes to George. Over Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Jim, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this can be the point where players often start to wear down.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And George drops them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Booker outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Booker. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Adebayo passes to George. Back to Adebayo. Payne with the steal. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by Williams. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Adebayo against Holmgren with his first shot attempt. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thank you, Kevin. The news right now is about the Milwaukee Bucks in the trade with the Houston Rockets. They pulled off a blockbuster deal, I'm told, landing Cade Cunningham. They wanted a star to build around. Cade was the exact type of long playmaker they were looking for. He should be a great fit for this organization.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. And that one is good.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Now here's Wallace, coming off a solid outing against Denver. From deep, George. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Back to Halliburton. What a terrific move that was. Halliburton's got 9.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For the Rockets, Bailey's checked in for Devin Booker, and Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for Halliburton. Şengün's checked in for the Warriors. Herbert Jones comes in for George. And it's Williams with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Şengün. Free throw line jump shot. It's rebounded by Houston. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
And so here is Golden State following the score by Houston. Here's Şengün. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A true monster in the paint and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Clinging with it. Şengün covering. And it's Clinging with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Bailey. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Holmgren. Williams with the steal. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Williams. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Bain. 9-point game his last outing. Inside, Clinging takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Miller outside. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Bailey. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range.
I like how confident and aggressive Bailey is. He takes initiative whenever he sees an opportunity.
Outside Williams. High arcing shot. And the rejection by Holmgren. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here is Williams, following the score by Houston. Can't hit from in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Outside, Bain. Six to shoot. Nembhard against Murray. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward. Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Holmgren outside. Bailey passes to Nembhard. Holmgren in the corner. Williams with the steal. Here's Jones, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Jones, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Holmgren. He also had a big impact in that win against the Spurs. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
At the line for Houston, Chet Holmgren. At the line, shooting 1.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. From deep 3-point territory. He's off on that one. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Warriors?
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Holmgren is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Donovan Clingan. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Booker in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now, here's George. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Clingan with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Gafford finds Curry. Crosses over. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, We could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Halliburton hits them both.
And at 6'5", Halliburton possesses great size at his position, which he uses so well to exploit mismatches.
Now, here is George. A 17-point game for him in the win against Denver. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Yeah, Paul George has the ability to be physical as a wing, an important element in his game.
Back to Booker. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Now, here's Adebayo. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Denver. 3 on the clock. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Booker kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Thibault. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Warriors leading by 5. From deep, George. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
It's stolen by Curry. In the corner, George with it. And the Warriors, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Booker outside. Back to Halliburton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Halliburton's got 14.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite-level offensive player.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Rockets making a change here. Baines checked in. Then for the Warriors, Jalen Williams comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Miller subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Adebayo passes to George. Adebayo with a screen on Booker. And here's George for 3. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Now we get a chance to look at Tyrese Halliburton. Great showing for him last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
Well, he just has a great awareness. It is phenomenal how he knows where everyone is at all times.
Clock at 6. A shot by Curry, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Pass to Halliburton. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, that's 1 in the first, and now here's his 2nd in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Halliburton for 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Now here's Curry. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And Booker kicks to Halliburton. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. At the teardrop, he lays it in. George has got 17 now.
Man, he is still so smooth out there. Paul George showing you that elite handle.
Halliburton passes to Booker. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Warriors leading by 3. Adebayo kicks to Curry. In the corner, George with it. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Booker outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Klingon. And it's sent back by George.
And look, you got to remember, Paul George originally made a name for himself in this league with his defense.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
And the first one drops. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
Jones checked in for Paul George. Both free throws good from Booker.
Yeah, and watching Booker, I'm just reminded of the nights when he's gone crazy. Sometimes he switches into another gear, and there's just no way to stop him. You never know when that's about to happen.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. This break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? The fourth spot held by Tyrese Halliburton.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
Well, they're patient for sure, but they're also very aggressive. You don't put up numbers like that unless you have a serious killer instinct.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 8, and there it is for him. Curry's got 10.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Lets it go from 11. Williams with the block. They get it back. Here's Klingon. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, as a defender, it's hard to overcome a height disadvantage when you're that close to the basket.
Adebayo with a screen for Kerr. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton outside. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. The Warriors pull it in. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Halliburton outside. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Bailey, he's checked in for Houston. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Halliburton. And the Warriors also making a change. Şengün's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Stephen Curry hits them both. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Houston. Holmgren against Williams. Pass to Şengün. Off target from outside. It's trailed by 9. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And checking out the stats for Stephen Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 24 per clip, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharper.
Here's Bane. Still scoreless. Basket counts.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Williams. Here's Curry. Shoots over Nembhard. Rebounded by Bailey. Now Klingon. He's got 12. Bailey passes to Nembhard. Holmgren with a screen on Curry. Here's Bailey. Defended by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Nembhard for 3. Kept alive. Klingon. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Some changes for Golden State. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Brandon Miller.
Wallace.
On defense, Golden State. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Klingon with the block. Nembhard with it. Here's Klingon and a wide open look for Payne. Good on the triple. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Curry fires from way outside. And just miss after miss right now.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
It's Nembhard on the wing, guarded by Curry. Holmgren can't hit. Warriors leading by 4. Left side Curry from downtown. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Holmgren the pass to Nembhard. Holmgren with a screen on Curry. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bailey. Paying for 3. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Clingan. Clingan's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backcourt. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
And he's repeating his performance from their last game. You just can't stop this guy.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Warriors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Certainly add some spark for their roster. Cunningham has been impressive. His size and length for his position is unmatched. And, I like this guy.
Got that it factor, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Can pretty much plug him in any lineup, any scheme. And now talking about our game, how about Paul George in that first half?
I love the focus we're seeing from George.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors, leading by 5. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half, they've got Adebayo. Brandon Miller out there with Williams. Then it's George, and it's Curry in at the point. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
George, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Well, that was such a quick move by Booker. It left the defender guessing, and that can often lead to a foul.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
And it's tied up with that one. The Warriors shooting at 51%. Really solid. Outside Curry. George with no one around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Perfect start for Paul George. Just absolutely filling up the stat sheet and carrying the load offensively.
Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. Halliburton hits them both. And here are the Warriors now. Outside, George. Curry finds Adebayo. Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Friday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against Portland, that's one that stands out to me. A lot of great talent involved in that one, and I'm curious to see how they improved over the offseason.
Yeah, Paul George is the consummate professional. Some nights he's the alpha, and then some nights he can understand he has to take on a secondary role.
And George drops them both. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Booker. Launches it from deep. That shot off the mark.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Count that one.
Man, that's a lot of strength in there. Williams finding a way to get that to go.
Halliburton right side. Pass to Bain. Shot clock at 6. Swinging the screen for Bain. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. George, that's a 2-pointer, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
A kick out to Bain. Takes a 3, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The 3 from George. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Booker outside. Back to Halliburton. Bain for 3. Again, the miss by Bain.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
George dishes to Curry. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. He had a strong showing last season. He put in about 16 points a game last year. 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
Well, he is consistently stringing great performances together, and when he gets cooking, just keep giving him the ball.
Outside, Bain. Halliburton for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the shot is good. Adebayo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And one of the things I love the most about Adebayo, he's a center who plays like one. He's not out here trying to take long jumpers. He wants the ball inside.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's hear you make some noise. Make some noise. Your
Seibel checked in for Bain. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. Number 1, Chet Holmgren.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
To the right side. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Klingon finds Booker. Six on the shot clock. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Adebayo with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. A shot by Curry, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Halliburton for three. Can't get it to go. Shooting 47% on 7 of 15 attempts. From deep, George knocks down the three ball. George has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 25. Booker up top, defended by George. And Klingon has it in the corner. For three, Booker. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Lets it go from deep. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Houston moving it around. Klingon finds Halliburton. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
Miller outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Houston. Klingon's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a two-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
Halliburton outside. Over Curry. Halliburton muscles through the contact.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Checked in for the Rockets. Different look here for the Warriors. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Şengün comes in for Williams. Jones checked in for Miller. And Wallace subbed in for Curry. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Gafford. Outside, George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 16 here in the second half.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Floats it up for Holmgren. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Wallace the pass to Gafford. Jones looking for an opening. Back to Gafford. Outside for George. And the Warriors, another three.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Holmgren the pass to Thibault. Outside Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 14. Pass to Wallace. Back to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. Jones, no one around him. And the three off target. Holmgren the pass to Halliburton. And here is Garland. They set the pick. Five on the clock. Here's the teardrop. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. They get it back. Pass to Halliburton. Another shot. Garland kicks to Holmgren. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Garland. Last season, he played outstanding, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Bailey, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Halliburton. Got that bucket in no time at all. George has got 41.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Garland with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the three. And I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
First one falls for him.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that's good as he hits both of the shots.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Şengün. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. That one on Holmgren.
And once Şengün gets the ball in there, he's usually going to score or draw the foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
No good on the free throw. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And the second free throw, good.
And if you're looking for a big that locks down the middle, Şengün is your guy, a very effective player.
Holmgren with a screen on Wallace. Garland with the bucket.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
And here is Wallace. Outside, George. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Jones against Nembhard. And here's Garland for three. Warriors leading by 16. Wallace the pass to George. We've got 1:28 left in the third. No good on that one. The Rockets shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Back to Holmgren. To the paint. Here's Nembhard. Misses from close range. Warriors shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. And Gafford throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Nembhard. Kicks it out to Garland. Pass to Nembhard. A second chance effort. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
A three from George. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. George has got 47 points. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bailey. And some nice passing there by Houston. Nembhard for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Nembhard's got his third basket of the night right there.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
What a find! These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Chet Holmgren. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Clingan in at the center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Miller outside. Outside Curry. Lots of room. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got 20 points.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Sinks the triple.
His first three of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And George kicks to Curry. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Holmgren the pass to Halliburton. Holmgren with the bounce pass. Payne for three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Miller outside. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Pass to Booker. Now Halliburton. It's stolen by Curry. Now Miller. Guarded by Bane. Outside Williams. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Bane's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
When someone as big as Donovan Clingan gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
Adebayo with a screen for Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 23.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Halliburton outside. For the 3, cans it from downtown. Halliburton's got 13 points in the second half.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Adebayo with a screen on Booker. And here's George for 3.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Halliburton missing. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Golden State on D. Holmgren looking around. Outside for Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. A nice shot by Clingan. He's got 20.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Back to Adebayo. Shoots over Clingan. And the Warriors miss again.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Some nice passing there by Houston. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Again, the Rockets score.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Outside, George. Good, another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
Now, Holmgren is just so athletic and agile. Most 7-footers cannot match that.
Warriors leading by 11. Miller outside. Back to Curry. The kick out to Williams. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
What separates Adebayo from other bigs in this league is his agility, and that really shows up in pick-and-roll action.
Back to Halliburton. Booker against George. Halliburton for 3. Clingan. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Curry fires from way outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Stolen by George. Fast break, here they come. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Paul George understands how to draw contact on his way to the rim. He earns a trip to the line.
Shooting for Golden State, Paul George taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. It's trailed by 12. Here's Booker. Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Booker. Nice shot from the wing. Curry with it. Miller outside. Williams with a clean look. That ball's nice feed that time from George. And it's 13 points for Williams.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Halliburton against Curry. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Oh, good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Miller outside. It's Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 26 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Curry. Halliburton against Curry. Now, here's Halliburton. Defense is right there, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Adebayo. Swing in with the block. Here's Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on George. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time you played overseas, you saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Jones checked in for the Warriors. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Line for the Warriors. Adebayo.
Free throw good, Adebayo.
Well, you know, in addition to his scoring ability, Bam has shown you he's just an all-around threat. He'll rebound, defend, and make plays for other guys.
And Adebayo drops them both.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Shot's good by Booker.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Adebayo outside. Now Curry. Holmgren rips down the rebound. It's Booker. Outside Holmgren. Now Halliburton. Halliburton converts inside.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. force is dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Al Jones. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And that's the shot they were looking for right under the hoop.
Here's George. Going in with the block. And it's Houston on the break. Halliburton. And Halliburton to the rim.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Williams outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going in with the block. Here's Halliburton. Outside Booker. Despite the coverage, Booker for 3.
Well, that's why Booker is one of the elite players in this league. He knows his team depends on him to consistently get big buckets.
Clearly the foul.
Take a break. Do something.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The Rockets shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. A drive by Booker. Here's Halliburton. Holmgren with a screen on Kerr. Now Booker takes the 3. Cleared away by Adebayo.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
Oh, J-Dub, what an answer!
Team foul. At the line for the Warriors. Williams, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Timeout called the Rockets.
To Houston.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker and Jones sends it back. Now Williams. Holmgren with the steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
Timeout called the Warriors.
The Warriors call.
They're ahead by 4. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
Timeout called the Rockets. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Halliburton outside. It falls!
The defense has no answer for him right now.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now Klingon. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
PG, you just looked confident out there. How were you able to be so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. You know, within our offense, you know, the key is to move. You know, my teammates do a great job of setting screens and getting me open. You know, I just got to, stay within offense.
You have to make that defense work, wear them out. Thanks, PG.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Paul George.